Hey, what's up? It's Gene with Dent Repair Now, back with another smash. We are out on location today. We still provide a mobile service, even though we have our shop. We've got a brand new Chevy 2500 pickup. This gentleman's a contractor. Someone backed into his truck on a job site and left without leaving a note. Come on over and let me show you the damage. All right, so I've got it all labeled out. It's buckled down below. The main impact hit here. We're 24 inches, really edge to edge of the buckle. Let's see if we can get that on camera. See, that's all shoved in. And it also pushes in and up. And that's where we've got this buckled underneath this plastic cover. We're gonna be able to make this look great. We're not going for a brand new quality repair. We're going for, hey, I'm a contractor and it's my work truck. Let's not leave it wrecked. So I'll be back to show you what we come up with. I'm gonna go with the Viper tabs along this body line, get a good pull, and hopefully move a lot of metal with the K-beam while I'm holding pressure. I'm gonna work on this big old buckle up here. All right, I'm gonna get her set up and I'll be back to see you in a minute. Got the Viper tabs ready to go. I'm gonna go right on this body line for a big move. Line it up before you put your glue on. We're going with the K-beam. That is this. I'm gonna go with the longer adapter, like the medium-sized one. It lets me get on maybe 3 of the tabs. And what I really want to do is hold pressure with the K-beam while I work this big buckle or crown out of the top. So I definitely want to make sure I get these feet on some pretty stiff pieces of metal. Up here is great, and out here at the taillight pocket is strong. And actually a good bit of this is already moved down with this pull. I'm going to work with a blending hammer across the top there. When I start to work crowns with this while I've got it under load, I always like to throw a hand on the K-beam. It could fall off from the vibration. Just want to make sure we catch it so it doesn't fall down and hit the vehicle. So this one pull has essentially restored this body line, almost eliminated this buckle, and just left us a big low spot here. The body line was shoved all the way in. We've got that essentially back. The hard line is there, it needs to move up a little bit. We're left with this soft low. The big buckle is just about gone. See a little bit of rippling here where I was knocking down, but that thing was mounted up like crazy. I'm sure the plastic piece is gonna fit already, and we haven't touched down here yet. So my next move is gonna be to come right here at this low spot. I'm gonna go with this super tab. It is about 75% of the low spot. That should be a great fit. And the glue today is Cam Auto, because we're letting the tabs stay while we're working the other crowns. All right, so for this pull, where this is at, I'm actually gonna switch to the K-bar. And an advantage of the K-bar is I can move this pull right up next to the foot. I'm gonna bring the foot right on the upper body line and pull off of here. So we've got a little bit of a crown still. I'm gonna hold pressure down on the crown while pulling up on this. And you get really nice controlled pulls here. It's not violent like a slide hammer. You can really finesse it out. We also want to make sure to not over pull while we're working damage I don't want to say just like this, really any damage. You don't want to over pull. That just creates more work. So I've moved this up, probably reduced the low by 50%. I'm going to do a little bit of crown work around here. So it actually pulled on either side of this low. It's pulling up a bit of a buckle while there's no tab on it. I'm going to work with my knockdowns. I'm going to work some of this crown down to loosen this metal back up and get it ready for another pull. All right, so I've got the crowns all knocked down around that low spot. Switching to a black ice tab. This one's an oval. I'm going to go right into the center of that low that's left. And this time, instead of a K-beam or K-bar, I'm going to come back with a robo lifter. All right, so you can see how that pulled. I'm gonna go in and that little low right above the body line, come in with, actually I think that same oval tab, again with the lifter, and pulled that metal up. So right here was that first pull. Down here was the pull we just made, right on that body line. Now I'm gonna work the crowns or shoulders around this low, the shoulders around this low. Let's see where we're at. I'm not going to risk the sticker here. We're not replacing it. In a body shop scenario, right? Remove the sticker and glue pull all of this up. I'll go in with my PDR tools. So just a little difference in how the metal gets repaired. All right, so I've been working, as you saw, tapping all these crowns down. That one quick pull I did was just a dead center tab. I had one little micro low I wanted to pull up. I've got this big low left here that goes through the sticker. Studying it while I've been knocking down, I think I can get a pull just to the right of the sticker and move a good portion of this metal up before I lay my dent tools on it. So we're gonna give that a go. All right, so I've decided I'm gonna pull with the K-bar on this one. I just want that big, soft, controlled pull. So same thing, I'm going off of this top body line. I've got the adapter all the way out to the end, so maximum leverage. And I just need to move this metal a little bit. You do not want to over pull. I'm gonna go with that same oval tab one more time right above the sticker. Be very careful to not let any glue come down and grab that edge. I have a feeling that that would definitely heat the vinyl up and warp it. So be a little more conservative with my glue, and I'm really going to keep an eye on squeeze out. And then for this pull, I'll be back to the mini lifter. I don't want to push out here or here with that foot. I just need a little bit of a lift, so the robo lifter is going to be perfect right here. All right, so now we're gonna move up here is as far as I'm gonna take it with glue. I'm gonna move down here to that main impact, and we're gonna go at it with the oval tab that's served us so well on this particular repair. So that sort of split the dent up. I'm going to go in and use a more round tab and pull the larger of the two lows up. Really being cautious to not over pull. The impact here is sort of big, but on the soft side of big. The low is holding a little bit of depth. I want to go in, I'm going to actually use, if that zooms in, a small dead center tab. And I'm going right into the center of the deepest part. So while I'm letting this dry, that impact is sort of oblong and runs like the impact ran this way. That oval tab sort of split it up into a couple separate lows. With the knockdown, I'm trying to get it back to one. and then I'm going in with this dead center to try to pull the deepest portion up. We're probably 30% of the depth is gone now. So here, about the camera over, you can see what we're fighting. So a little bit of depth. That's the pull I just made with that dead center tab. I'm gonna go in and knock these down while hopefully not disturbing these too much. Up top, again, I'm gonna go in with dent tools here. In a body shop scenario, I wouldn't worry about the sticker and we could pull this all the way close. Really happy with where glue has gotten this so far. All right, I'm gonna give it just a couple more pulls with the dead center tabs, and then I am off to my regular PDR tools to finish this out. All right, so let me bring you over here, and I'm gonna show you where we were able to get this with all glue, again, without risking the sticker because I'm doing a paintless repair on this. That big old nasty buckle up top, a nice line of sight down that line. Body line is back up. I could spend more time with just glue and get this the rest of the way up. Probably play around this sticker and get it up. This is a real repair. For time's sake, I'm switching to my tools, but I really wanted you to see how far I could move this panel with glue. We're gonna get out and work that buckle out here out. Anyways, that's a good glue repair. All right, I hope that you enjoyed that repair. You got to see a couple of different tools used: the K-beam, the K-bar, the mini lifter, selection of tabs from the Vipers to the super tabs, all the way down to the dead centers. I'm on to a paintless repair now. All right, so I'm gonna give you an update. We've started the dent. We are roughing it in. Now we are gaining access through the taillight hole here, and we'll end up through probably this hole here to get down in and do some detail work. Just pushing away. All right, we're all buttoned up. You can see that plastic trim piece at the top looks great. Just a little textury, but again, we were not going for perfect. All right, if you got dinged up, even if it's a work truck and you just need it to look better, give us a call, 724-554-1756, or you can reach us on the web at dentrepairnow.com. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys on the next video.